Hey guys, how are y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So I forgot to say this intro in my main video, so I'm doing it now. But yeah, the point is that it's done. Enjoy the video now. So this video is going to be about Netflix suggestions. I decided to make this video because right now we are all bored and in our houses, and we should stay home and in our houses. So yeah, we are currently binge watching a lot of things on Netflix. All these movies and shows that I'm going to be telling you all are my personal favorites. I'm not sure if you guys are going to like it or not, but I'm going to tell a little something about the show so that you guys can decide if it interests you or not. So without further blabbering, let's just get into the video. First recommendation has to be Friends. It is hands down the best sitcom ever. Actually, it is the best series ever. Nothing compares to Friends. So this show is about 6 friends who are like really close.
Chandler, Monica, Rachel, Ross, Phoebe and Joey.
The show revolves around their friendship, relationships and personal lives as well. Friends is that show that you can watch anytime and you can never be bored of it. People who haven't watched Friends would wonder why is all the hype about Friends, but once you watch it, you're gonna realize Friends is all worth the hype.
I can just go on and on about the show and not stop talking because it is all worth the hype and I love it.
The next recommendation is a Netflix series, You. I'm pretty sure it's Netflix original. It is an amazing psychological thriller. So if you're someone who likes these psychological based series, you're gonna love it.
This series is about this guy named Joe Goldberg who works at a library and falls in love with this woman Beck, who is a writer.
It's not basically love, it is obsession of the guy, and he like makes a point that he removes every hindrance that comes in between them. This is that show where you cannot decide whether to love the character or not like him, because this guy, like the main lead, he really creeps you out, but at the same time you're also attracted to him. So it's a lot of confusion. It is 2 seasons long. I like both of them equally. It's not like season 2 is not as good as season 1. I think you should give it a shot. The third recommendation is this Netflix series, The Bold Type. I know a lot of y'all might have not heard about this show because I don't know why this is so underrated. So basically this revolves around 3 millennial women, Kat, Jane and Sutton. These 3 are best friends and they live in New York. They work together at the Scarlet magazine. One is like in the fashion department, one is the editor and one is the social media manager. All 3 have different roles, but it is so amazing to see them at their jobs. This show also has a lot of office drama and office romance as well. It is really a treat to watch all of these women thriving at their own respective jobs. It's a really good drama. I think girls would like this drama more because it would feel more relatable and you would really feel a lot inspired after watching this show. So the next recommendation is a movie recommendation for all of those who love psychological thrillers again. It is the movie Seven. This movie stars Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. It is kind of an old movie, but it is worth it.
It is basically about 2 detectives, one who is about to retire and one who is young, and they both are given a task to find this murderer. The serial killer murders people with the motive of the 7 deadly sins that they commit. He's a really dangerous killer because the way he kills people really leaves you like, why did you do that?
This movie is again a great movie and I think all psychological thriller lovers would really enjoy watching this. Brad Pitt looks really hot in this movie and I don't think anybody should miss it. So the next recommendation that I have is another series on Netflix, Bridgerton. A lot of people might have heard about it because it's a latest series. So the series is based on this novel set by Julia Quinn. It consists of 8 novels which is written by the perspective of different characters. So the story revolves around this woman Daphne who is looking for a suitor, like she wants to get married, and then this guy Simon who turns out to be her love interest, but not at first. They don't like each other at first and this guy does not want to get married.
Both don't like each other at first, but they like enter into this fake relationship for the world for some reason, and then this show tells us about their friendship, their love and all that is happening around them. A really dramatic show wherein a lot of drama is happening, betrayal, lies, cheating, love, romance, friendship, everything's happening.
For all the people who love such dramatic and romantic series, I think you should give it a shot. It is just 1 season long and I think it has 8 episodes if I'm not wrong. So the next recommendation that I have is this show called Elite. It's again on Netflix and it is a Netflix original. It's a Spanish series and it revolves around these high school kids who get into a lot of trouble because of their actions. I think this is a plot of mostly all of the movies which are based on teen drama. It also involves mystery and there are a lot of plot twists which like keep you hooked. It has 3 seasons to it and the 4th season is coming this year. The next recommendation is again a movie recommendation. It's a movie called The Secret. It is based on this book and I have talked about this book in my previous video. I think my first video I've talked about this book. This movie is worth everything.
It is all about how you can get what you want through the power of universe and power of manifesting. It basically teaches you how to like manifest everything that you want in life, including love, money, friendships and whatnot.
Next series that I'm going to be talking about is The Vampire Diaries. Those who know me knows how much I'm obsessed with this series.
It's about these 3 friends, Elena, Bonnie and Caroline, who are 17-year-olds and go to the same high school. And they meet these 2 guys, Damon and Stefan. Both of them are vampires. And then this show revolves around vampires, witches, werewolves, human beings, vampire hunters and originals and whatnot.
Also, to all those who have watched this show, they are either a Damon person or a Stefan person because there's kind of a love triangle between Damon and Stefan and Alina. Everybody knows that I'm a Stefan person, a die-hard Stefan lover. I love that character, I love that person and I love Stefan in general. If you have already watched the show, do let me know who do you like more, Damon or Stefan. And if you haven't watched the show and you think you will, after finishing it, do let me know who do you like more. Next recommendation is a Korean drama recommendation. I am not a person who watches a lot of Korean dramas. I'm just a beginner right now. I just watched this one entire show, which is While You Were Sleeping. I loved that show. Like, I loved it. Now I know why these Korean dramas are so famous and they literally set this unrealistic standard of love. If you are a sucker for romance, you're gonna love Korean dramas. So this drama has 3 main leads, like 2 of them are guys and 1 is a girl. Both of them fall for the same girl, obviously. One girl picks the main lead and not the second lead. You kind of feel bad for second lead, but you're also happy for the first lead. So coming to the plot, these 3 people have dreams about future and whatever is gonna happen in future, they already dream it. Girl dreams about one part, the guy then dreams about the second part of the same dream, then the third guy dreams about the third part of the same dream, and then they come together and try to figure out what is gonna happen in future. They avoid like bad things from happening everywhere. They try to stop all the negativity around them, and there's also a lot of romance here, a lot of scenes where you're gonna feel like, oh my god, these 2 are the best couple ever. I fell in love with the main lead of the show, who is Lee Jong-suk. I would suggest go with While You Were Sleeping if you like romantic dramas because it is wow. The next movie that I would recommend is Inception. It is about this guy Cobb who like enters other people's subconscious and derive information and then like make use out of it. Like, you have to watch the movie ekdam properly to understand what is happening. I think it's a great movie. So the next drama that I'm going to be talking about is Emily in Paris. It is again a Netflix original starring Lily Collins. It is basically about this girl who lives in America but gets transferred to Paris for her job, and then it is all about her struggle adjusting to the new environment and to the new culture of Paris because she does not know French. It is a really good drama to watch. Also, there's a love triangle again in this show where there are 2 girls and 1 guy, and the guy is so amazing. Even you're gonna love him. Like, I love that guy. It's more like a feel-good drama, a good romantic comedy. It has a little of everything, so I think it's a heartwarming drama. The next recommendation on the same lines as Vampire Diaries is The Originals. It is basically a show about the original vampires. Originals is a follow-on of Vampire Diaries and it shows like the original vampires, and it is a show about them. Originals does not emphasize on the love part of it. It mostly emphasizes on the family relationship that the originals share between them. It is more about family values and how well you're bonded, and it is also again about
vampires, witches and werewolves and hybrids and all of it.
People tend to love the originals more than the Vampire Diaries because I think the originals have more of drama and romance and even family values, friendships and a lot of other things, whereas the Vampire Diaries have more of romance and these love triangles basically. So this brings us to the end of the video. I hope you liked the suggestions and I hope you watched them as well. And if you liked any of the suggestion, do give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what do you want me to do next.